guys, it's Olivia, and welcome back to another episode on the Fashion Fables podcast. I am so happy you're here and cannot wait for you guys to listen to this episode. It has been so amazing putting out content for you guys and just really engaging with my followers. It has been super exciting and rewarding. I've been having such great experiences as well with my guests and have been just feeling so much more confident when welcoming them on. It's literally unreal because I never even thought I would be where I am now, getting these amazing guests to come on and just to help build my brand and my platform. And I literally would not be where I am without you guys. So I'm super excited to see where my podcast takes me and all of you on this journey with me this new coming year. So I have been lately feeling really inspired and just grateful a lot, just for everything that I am fortunate enough to have and have found happiness and stillness in the little things. This year I'm really trying to focus on that, just living in the moment, living in the present, which has been working out really well this far. I've just felt like, just a lot more centered and grounded within myself and more able to listen to myself and to satisfy my needs and stuff like that. So I've been taking care of myself a lot and just doing the things that make me happy, and you should too. So to get into this episode, by the title of it, you guys probably already have an idea of what I'm going to be talking about, and that is my favorite health tips, mentally and physically. I just felt this would be good to talk about and maybe help someone out there who may want to implement some of these tips into their everyday life. So I'm just going to go through a few of my favorite tips that really work for me and help me become the best version of myself. And disclaimer, these are things that are a work in progress because I totally do not have everything figured out. I'm slurring my words, but these have been changing my life and may not work for you, but it's totally okay if they do not, because what works for me might not work for you, and that's perfectly okay. So let's just get into it. So first on my list is always finding something to do to keep me active, like finding new hobbies. So yeah, I feel like always staying active and having new goals is really important and can help with your overall, just your overall well-being and things like that. I know for me personally, I love taking artsy pictures of food or fashion, my outfits, or just my lifestyle in general. I find joy in that. Also spending a lot of time creating content for you guys on my podcast has been something that I've really enjoyed doing. And also recently I kind of just started a Poshmark because I have so many clothes that I just don't use anymore or never even wore. Some stuff just has tags on them and I just don't wear them anymore. So I do donate, but I wanted to think of an alternative way to also kind of give away my clothes. So I decided to start a Poshmark and just sell the clothes that I don't want on there. And hopefully it's just another source of income that I'm hopeful about. So yeah, I've just been doing stuff like that. New hobbies, exercising. Yeah, so next I would say drinking water. I know this might sound weird or basic or something like that, but drinking water is so important. And I know for me personally, it helps with my skin and just how I feel. I feel like when I drink water, I just have more energy and I just feel better, all around. So I think drinking water is really important. I try to drink at least 3 bottles a day, and I find personally that I like to drink water more when it's in a prettier cup. For say, I drink water a lot now in my Starbucks reusable plastic cup with a straw. So that's just what I do. But yeah, just drinking water, making sure that you're not dehydrated, and just drinking water is more important than you think and can help you in ways that you probably would never imagine. So drink your water. If you have a water bottle with you right now, take a sip of it because you need it. Next on my list is just remembering all the people who love me and care for me and the people that I love back, and making an effort to always reach out to them. I don't know, it's just really, it's great when you keep the relationships with people, especially who you love, because they're the ones who support you and are there for you and are always the ones you can go to when you have to talk about something, and just make the world a better place. So always make sure that you are reaching out to your loved ones and remembering that you are loved and cared for and have a special place in this world. So that is something that's really important for me that I always remember. Next is trusting my intuition and following or listening to my thoughts. So I have a really good intuition, I would say. Like, I'm able to kind of feel who and what I vibe with and like what I don't. And I'm really happy that I do have that, because like, I don't know, it helps me get out of situations that I know I'm not meant to be in, and kind of just recenters my focus and like makes me remember who I am and all I stand for. So I think trusting who you are as an individual and just listening to what your mind is telling you is so important. Like your thoughts never lie to you, so like never forget that. And like, if you ever need advice, like obviously ask people, but like also trust what you're saying inside of your head. Also staying open and always wanting to learn, whether it's about myself or about others and just anything in general. I think it's really important to want to learn and to want to explore, want to get out of your comfort zone, just broaden your horizons and whatever that may be. If that's reading a book, if that's like researching something as simple as like best skincare or something like that, just like anything to keep your mind going, to keep those creative thoughts flowing, and just to keep getting more intelligent, because I feel like there's so much that we think we know, but then like nobody knows everything, and there's always something to learn. So always being eager to learn and just learn. Learning is great. So I think another thing for me is eating whole foods and foods that nourish my body. So like, I know for me personally, like I like know my body and I know what makes me feel good and like food wise, and so I always try to eat just whole foods and foods that like leave me feeling good, not junk food, and I don't know, just foods that don't agree with me. So eating whole foods and healthy foods really help me be the best version of myself and feel my best, which everyone wants to feel their best. I think I just said everyone, but whatever. So yeah, everyone wants to feel their best, and I think your diet has a lot to do with how you feel overall. So making sure you know what foods agree with you and what foods you feel best eating is super important. What foods are best for your skin and just whatever. Everyone is an individual and everyone knows what works best for them. So just keep following your thoughts and what you feel is right. A big one is learning to do what's best for me, even if it might not be the best for somebody else, and just being okay with not having everything figured out. So, like, learning to do what's best for me is super, super important, because as I've gotten older, I've realized to not, like, I don't know, just to really just go by how I'm feeling and what I want to achieve in my life, and to understand that not everyone's going to agree with what I do, but like, you have to just do what's best for you, because you are the one living your life and you want to be happy and you want to just, I don't know, live a fulfilling life. Like, you never want to have regrets of something that you should have done because you were either scared to do it or you didn't think you were capable of it. Like, just going for something because it might end up working out and it might end up being something that makes you really happy. And not having everything figured out, like, I don't know, because sometimes I get anxious about, like, what's gonna happen in the future, and like I always want to have everything figured out and like have like a set plan in life, but there is no set plan in life, and things can change, things can go wrong, and I think it's just about like your dedication to whatever you want to do in life, and whatever's meant to be will be, and you will eventually find what's right for you. So yeah, just trust the process and don't worry. There's always a plan for you. And last but definitely not least, and this again might sound like really stupid, but I don't know, I just think that it's a really like good thing to do is smile. So smiling, I think that you should smile more. Whoever's listening should smile right now, because smiling can like not only help you and like how you feel, but like help others around you, like I don't know, radiating positivity, I feel like is underrated. And because like when I am in being like encountered by somebody, like I don't want to be around people who are like negative and like who like kind of look miserable, you know what I mean? Like people who never smile, people who just like are not grateful for anything and just like always complain. It kind of annoys me. So yeah, I think smiling like makes people want to like be by you, because like you're just a positive person that like just shines light on other people's lives. I think it's like just be happy and smile more, because your smile is probably the prettiest thing you can wear. So smile more. And yeah, so those are some of my favorite health tips, mentally and physically. And again, there might be other tips that you prefer or that you live by, but these are some of mine that I've been really just like loving so much. And I feel like this year especially like is like a year of like self-love, like focusing on yourself and your goals and bettering yourself, doing what's best for you. And like everyone wants to feel their best physically and mentally. So I really hope this can help somebody who might be looking for a tip, or I hope you guys just enjoyed listening. Make sure to subscribe to my podcast and stay updated for future episodes. So thank you guys so much for listening. I am wishing all of you guys an amazing rest of your week whenever you do listen to this episode, and just, I don't know, just keep doing your thing and keep setting your goals and keep accomplishing the things that maybe somebody told you that you couldn't, because you definitely can and you're more than capable of it. So thank you guys so much again, and I'll talk to you guys soon.